Quarterback will throw it deep downfield. He's got a man. The only man there is number 6 for Campbell County as it's intercepted and brought down immediately. That is Preston Miller. Johnny on the spot at the safety position as Jamie well overthrown, and basically that one just turned into a punt.
Yeah, and that's ultimately how that worked out. It was he actually had plenty of time to throw the ball, and there were some guys open. It just went a little bit too far.
3 receivers down to the bottom, 1 up to the top. They will roll Sepasi, I guess. And it's intercepted Campbell County as that's Joseph Elkins as Johnny on the spot. 35-yard line, still fighting forward, but now Campbell County in business inside of Powell territory. Campbell County looking to tie it up here. There's Nick Bailey in at running back. They will get it off the left-hand side like they normally do. 4, 6. Nick Bailey off left-hand side. They had 0 chance on that one as they really are successful in short yardage situations off the left-hand side. And that Cougar touchdown is brought to you by State Farm agent Lynn Ray.
Jay, it's another combination of Andrew Evans, Nick Bailey, left side. How are you going to stop that?
Powell has 2 timeouts in their pocket, by my estimation anyway. 1.5 minutes left to go. They have it around midfield. 1st down and 10. 3 receivers down to the bottom, 1 up to the top. They will hand it off to Garden again. Goes off left-hand side. Ball loose. Ball loose. Who's on it? Who's on it? Waiting. Cougars are on it. Big time hit on Garden as the ball popped loose, and it just sort of lay there like a lame duck on the far sideline. Campbell County picking it up, and they are in business with 1:20 left to go around midfield. Coming back out on the field now, the clock says just 42. Not 42
There's not 42 seconds.
Just 42.
Like the baseball
Same
player.
formation
Jackie
for Campbell County.
Robinson's number.
2nd
Retired.
down and 1. Crowd on their feet here at Powell. Porta will come off to Jeffers' left-hand side now. Low snap. Jeffers looking for the slant pattern. Has it in stride. Has it for 6. Number 5, Joseph Elkins. State Farm agent Lynn Ray touchdown. That's the 2nd one of the night. And Joseph Elkins right in stride. Pretty looking bullet by Ethan Jeffers.
I can see why he's
The
got
Hunt
over
reception.
1,000 yards rushing. The kid can run.
Shifty. Probably the best looking running back we've played this year outside of
Fox?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when we played Anderson County, Fox didn't look that great. So considering who we're playing, yeah, are they going for a field?
Yep. So Powell,
what is this?
For their very first time for us this year anyway.
Never seen
5
one of
seconds
these.
left to go. We'll bring Rogers out for the field goal attempt. Hold. Kick is in the air. It's shifting over to the left-hand side. Left-hand side. Left-hand side. No good. Campbell County's defense holds here at the end of the half. 2nd down and 17. Loss of 1 on the play. Sepasi in the shotgun will throw a shoulder fake, and it's intercepted. Campbell County. They have it at the 45, 50, 45, 40. That's Paul Cordell on the interception. Paul Cordell having a giant defensive night as he was the Johnny on the spot on the fumble in the 2nd quarter. And now he was waiting on the Sepasi pass, setting up Campbell County's offense on the 37-yard line. Same formation. He drops the football. He drops the football. Who's on it? Who's on it? Who's on it? Waiting for them to tell us. Campbell County's on it.
Wow, Jay, that's huge.
Powell shoots himself in the foot, driving the football.
This offensive momentum, riding the tail of Carter there, and then behind this giant number 99 at fullback, and they fumble the ball. I mean, they were on their way into the end zone.
Jeffers will go, wanted backside. Now he'll just chuck it downfield, and he'll be picked off in the end zone. Not a very good thrown ball for Jeffers.
Thrown off the back of on his back foot there, Jay. That was terrible.
Just throw that one out of bounds and live to play another day.
Worst play we've seen out of Jeffers probably all year.
Back here at Powell High School, Connor Sepasi finally setting up. 49 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. as Powell drives 80 yards to get within 1 point of either tying this up or a 2-point conversion for taking the lead. Interesting to note, this game went right down to the wire last year, only it was Campbell County in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go for a field goal that was blocked and returned, 70, 75 yards for the game-winning score by Powell, one of the more heartbreaking defeats I've ever seen for any team. Sepasi up and walking around, and that's certainly a good sign.
Jay, looks like he's holding his collarbone area. He could have, the way he fell on the ground there, that's a pretty common injury there.
Whenever football players grab that pad and sort of pull it down that way, it's a shoulder issue. And you got to think if Sepasi's out that they will elect to go for the extra point, but the offensive line is dancing around, so we'll see.
This is huge right here, Jay, and also mention that their kicker has missed 2 extra points. No, he missed a field goal and an extra point.
And a field goal.
So this
Austin
is pretty
Rogers
gigantic.
On to tie it up with 49 seconds left to go. Snap, hold, kick is up. They're going to fake it and try to get around the edge. He's going to throw the football and has it complete for a 2-point conversion. Trickeration by Powell. They're up by a score of 21-20, and this place is going absolutely bananas.
It was a really, really well-designed play there, Jay, with a reverse pass on the fake field goal. We got refs here together.
Yep, that'll be interesting. They're hustling. I don't see a penalty marker down.
The refs are discussing something. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but
he's
no flags or anything.
And run, and, well, apparently they were just having a
Jay, there's 49 seconds left and a timeout left for Campbell County. We've seen them get down the field pretty fast.
We'll see. The Powell Panthers on an 80-yard drive and a Connor Sepasi run go up by a score of 21-20 here in the fourth quarter. 49 seconds left to go.
Jay, on this kick return, you don't want to waste a lot of time trying to run the ball. You want to get it and go down.
You just want to get north and south here. So Campbell County having their heart broken here late. 49 seconds left to go. We'll see if we can turn around and break their heart. Rogers has it on the 40. He'll put the foot to it, and it will spin down and be taken by the upback of Campbell County at the 25-yard line. 25-30, 35-40. Gets around midfield, makes a couple of guys miss, and they are in terrific field position on the Powell side of the football field.
Jay, you've got 40 seconds left. You've got a timeout. You've got Jeffers, and you've got those receivers. This game is hardly over.
Nope. Going to go right down to the wire as they have it on the Powell 47-yard line. First down and 10. 40 seconds left to go. One timeout in their pocket. 4 receivers down to the bottom. 1 up to the top. How else would you want to end the regular season? Jeffers in the shotgun. Crowd on their feet. He'll have Cordell, Torres, Elkins, and Miller down to the bottom. Corey Phillips all by himself up to the top. Crowd really into it. Jeffers will stand. Flare it out to Torres. Halfback pass. Man wide open. He has it at 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back at your Powell.
Unbelievable play, Jason.
Anything you can do, we can do better.
That was amazing. Not a pretty throw, but nobody near Miller. Correct, Miller?
Well, I don't have a clue.
I don't either. Oh,
it was either Elkins or Miller on the reception. 26-21 on the miraculous halfback pass from Trey Torres.
Jay, we need to buy a cold beverage for whoever drew that play up and whoever called it. Wow.
I'll buy 3. Powell came into El Hope Dossett Stadium last year and broke their heart. They were setting up for a heartbreak this time. Only the Cougars come right back down the field in one play to go up 26-21 with 28 seconds left to go. They're going to go for two.
I would think
Jeffer
you would go.
Standing has it picked off, and that will end the play. So there's 28 seconds left to go in the football game.
Why not go beast mode there?
26-21. You got to think Campbell County will just try to squib this one down around the sidelines. My goodness.
Golly, what the... man, this has been a
gotta love high school
pulse-pounding last 5 minutes of this game. Ugh. It's hard.
It's hard.
It is hard. It's hard.
28 seconds left to go. If you're just joining us, Powell goes 80 yards with 3 minutes left to go up, to trail 19-20. They set up for the extra point, fake it with a reverse to the far side of the field that turned into a pass for a 2-point conversion.
Play, by the way.
To go up by a score of 21-20. Campbell County follows that up with a Trey Torres return to the Powell 45-yard line. They then flare it out to Trey Torres, who throws a halfback pass 45 yards for a Campbell County score to go back up by a score of 26-21. It was either Elkins or Miller on the reception. We were so busy going nuts, we decided not to even fool with the number. Rosas kick. Just get this along the sideline. They squib it down to the middle of the field. He'll get it on a 29-yard line. They fake the reverse and now get it upside, and he got it around midfield. 20 seconds left to go.
Ugh.
You got to think this sets up well for Campbell County. Sepasi out with the injury. Not sure if he can come back or not. It didn't look good.
So it's really hard to tell who's actually going to be their quarterback here. Don't see Sepasi.
So they'll have it on Campbell County's 47-yard line. 20 seconds left to go. Campbell County on one of the more miraculous finishes in their history, up by 26-21 after the Trey Torres miraculous halfback pass for 45 yards.
Got Brandon Brown at quarterback.
Brandon Brown
now,
will be the man in the shotgun. 3 receivers up to the top, 1 down to the bottom. They'll hand it to Garden and spin him around, and he's down at the 45-yard line. So that's one stop, and that will make Powell use a timeout. Not sure how they have left. 1. I'm trying to talk so that we don't get Coach Price over the airwaves and break any FCC regulations.
He's in control of the foulness that could possibly
I've
spew
never
out.
heard anybody yell with the intensity that he does without cursing.
He's a master of non-cursing.
It's a skill, if you ask me.
And to be as intimidating without cursing, it's quite an art that he's perfected.
2nd down and 15. On their own 48-yard line, there's only 15 seconds left to go. Campbell County up by a score of 26-21. I'm trying to remember, was that Powell's final timeout or not?
They've not actually had it up on the scoreboard. I think that was Powell's final timeout because I want to say they used 2 on that last drive.
So Campbell County will lag way far off. 3 receivers up to the top, 1 down to the bottom, 15 seconds left to go. That is Brown at quarterback. He'll just chuck it deep, and that's out of bounds as almost picked off by Campbell County. Preston Miller almost put this one to bed. 9 seconds left to go. And Jacksboro, you are 9 seconds away from getting the Charlie's Pizza ready.
That pass by Torres was one of the ugliest throws I've ever seen. But since there was no one around,
turned out to be one of the prettiest plays.
It turned out to be one of the most beautiful passes I've ever seen.
Brown back. Will flare it out to Garden. No one there. Now Campbell County gets around him, and he'll get out of bounds with just 2 seconds left to go.
Jay, you got to believe there's only one play
This is it.
left.
There's just 2 seconds left to go. It's 4th down. This will be it. Knock it down, Cougars. 26-21 is the score.
Jay, do you just here at the end of this game, do you get the impression that if they had had an O&B,
Oh, yeah.
we wouldn't have been in this game,
Well,
honestly.
not the way we've played, no. But
we would have been clawing for our life.
26-21, final play of the football game. Brown in at quarterback after the Sepasi injury. 3 receivers down to the bottom, only 1 up to the top, Garden off to his right. They will roll him to the far side. He will chuck it, and chuck it downfield. It's up in the air, and it's knocked down. Campbell County, our magical season is still going.
Unbelievable.
Campbell County, on the strength of a Trey Torres 45-yard halfback pass, will get us into the hometown Sears store of La Follette and Bird Screen Printing postgame show, telling you the Campbell County defeating Powell for the first time in their history to get to 9-1 by a score of 26-21. This is Cougar football on Q Country WTNQ-FM 104.9.
Whew.
We're out now?
Yeah.
Who do you all play now?
We don't know. They've not given us the seedings yet for the playoffs. We know we're at home. That's all we know.
That's good.
I think that Daniel Boone or
See, we had, if they didn't tell us, we had one who would have had to play Marysville Script County with it.
Oh, wow.
and your quarterback going out there late, that wouldn't have.
Well, we've lost 3 quarterbacks in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
That's right. I didn't think about that. You had another guy get hurt.
Yeah, our Hagan.
Wonderful play calling, just a fantastic end to a football game. Give huge props to Powell. You know, they've dealt with some catastrophic injuries, and they still played a really hard game. I don't think they're going to make it into the playoffs. Kind of feel bad for them there on that because the people around here are fantastic, and you really did kind of want the best for them.
And we should replay some history. Last year, Campbell County, heavy underdogs to Powell. They still had O&B, and they were lead dogs in the district. Campbell County drives the football down the field, sets up for a field goal that is blocked, and then returned the other way for 70-plus yards for a win for Powell going the other way.
Right. And
So that's back-to-back years where they've battled not 120 minutes. There's only 48 minutes in high school football, but they've battled right down to the very end. And then they have this one here again. But this one this year, to me, outside of the outcome, take that out of it. This one beats last year's game.
Right. And really the implications with this game, Powell was already – they were going to win the district no matter what happened in that game last year. And I'm not thinking we would have gone to the playoffs even if we had won that game.
It would have just been our 4th win.
This, though, determined whether or not Powell goes to the playoffs and determines whether Campbell County has, the best season they've ever had and really good seeding for the playoffs, which leads to the next conversation.
Yep, Justin Price gets to 15-15 all time. Campbell County gets their first win at Powell ever. And so next week, 7 p.m., El Hope Dossett Stadium had better be crawling with every member of that community the way this football team has played. They've got a home football game next week against somebody we don't have a clue who.
We really, really encourage everyone to make it to that game. And then for everyone to invite everyone they know to come to that game and scream as loud as possible when Campbell County doesn't have the ball.
But bring your radio.
And bring your radio because our PA guys are serviceable but not nearly as good as we are.
Well, we're pretty fantastic. The man, the myth, the legend here on our left-hand side. And Coach Price, probably not the prettiest win that you would have wanted, but what a way